What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here from WHF Rising, and my goodness, man, what a war we just had with Clannad II. I mean, props to them, seriously, much respect. I mean, look at, they even had more destruction, total destruction than us. Well, not unfortunately, we fortunately had more stars than them, which wins the war, but I mean, they brought some great attacks, they brought some great bases. I think the only difference is they used GoWipe a little bit too much, and you know they had some good hybrid attacks that if I think they would have used those as a first or second attacks, I think they would have gotten a little bit more 3 stars. The only thing I will say about the attack, or not the attack, the war, is that basically, I mean we had, I think we have, yeah, I think it stops right here. That's our. We had 10 Town Hall 9 slash, like 4 of them are 8.5, 5 of them are 8.5, just recently converted. In fact, there's a new name every time they've converted from 8 to 9, or Town Hall 8.5. So we have about 10 of them, and I mean, look at what they've got. They've got 2 Town Hall 10s, which were not bad Town Hall 10s either. I mean, these are not, you think that's not a great base. It's not a terrible base. Especially to get 3 stars on. Even to get 2 stars, it's not simple. And I mean, look, they got 20 Royals, 2020, and their other Town Hall 10 is right here, which again might not be the best base in the world, but it's no joke. I mean, you've got what level Inferno towers are there? Is level 3 Inferno tower, level 4 Expo. So this is a serious base for a mid-level Town Hall 9 to go against. I mean, this is, that's not bad. And we also had, I think all the way down to their number 15 was a Town Hall 9. So we had, again, we had like 10 Town Hall 9s, or kind of Town Hall 9s. They had 15, or 13 Town Hall 9s and 2 Town Hall 10s to our 0 Town Hall 10s. So yeah, I mean, this is, you guys might know Lang Bang from Power Bang's channel. So anyway, just to show you what they did to our base, I mean, how hard is it for a very high level Town Hall 10 to 3-star Town Hall 9? That's what they did to us, and left some hanging though with, they only 2-starred some of the other guys' Town Hall 9s. And then I think they took care of most of the Town Hall 8s. They did not take care of number 13, number 16, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. So yeah, they did. I mean, that cost them the war. They should really be able to clean up Town Hall 8s at that with that amount of Town Hall 10s and 9s that they have. So 112, 108. I mean, a great job to WHF Rising. Everybody stepped up. Everybody did a great, planned their attacks well. Made sure we were attacking the right bases at the right times. At one point, I think it was dead even at 69 to 69 with the exact same amount of attacks. We just happened to have many more 3-stars attacks than them, and they had more 2-stars. We were doing a lot of scouting, so we had a lot of either 0 stars or 1 stars compared to theirs. So, but yeah, it was like 69 with like 50 or 40 something attacks, and it was close the whole way. I mean, we kept trading off. I think once we took the lead, I think we were in the lead for the better part, and we never lost the lead. But yeah, you could see what they did. So yeah, again, really props up to them, and great. We'll go ahead and I'm going to try to show as many attacks as I can. There were so many good attacks, and I'm going to try to keep it mainly Town Hall 8 just because that's what the channel is for now. So let's go ahead and get into some attacks. All right, to start this war off, we're going to go ahead and skip the Town Hall 10s. They were great attacks. Really props up to our Town Hall 9s for 2-starring them, man. Good job. I'm trying to keep the channel either lower Town Hall 9s or Town Hall 8s. Probably will progress later, but that's just what I want to show for now. But, what would our war be without showing a Gatsby attack? So we're going to see a GoHo in here. He's going to go ahead and bring shattered entry with 2 golems, but take a look at that, man. He has a hole in the base. Look, perfect first words. There's what? Either Teslas or giant bombs, and we'll go ahead and see what it is. and that's going to make Gatsby's life so much easier to get the lure and take care of that clan castle. So he'll drop a barbarian in there and get a double giant bomb set, as well as the spring trap and the lure, all for the price of one little unit. Look at that, boom. All right, so good start. He'll drop the poison down there to take care of everything but the dragon, and to whittle that dragon's health down considerably. And he'll drop the 2 golems down here from the bottom to create a shattered, a shattered entry from the left and the right hand sides. And he's got the P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle, but he does something really cool too. It's really ballsy. I mean, whenever it comes to wall breakers, he brings 2 wall breakers in with his clan castle. So you know, no room for error there. He's got no more wall breakers. But take a look at that. They're going in there, and boom, they get into there and start making their way to the core. He'll use a jump, trigger that giant bomb. There's one more right next to it that the wizards will eat, but that jump will send the king to take care of the enemy barbarian king, and the queen will jump in and do some smackdown on the king and the queen as well. Then as soon as the royals are taken care of, this sends an Asian wall of hogs that he's known for both the left and the right hand side. He's got 2 more heals in the bag after that heal is used. And yeah, he's got minions up top to help clean up the defenses, like the cannons that can't hit them, and also some of the trash buildings. The queen and the king are pounding their way to make their way into the other core, and he still has 1 more heal left. Those hogs are healed up to complete full. They'll take care of the Wiz Tower, the Archer Tower, and there is 1 more Archer Tower all the way to the 3 o'clock position left over. He technically doesn't need to use that heal if he doesn't want to. But, you know, better safe than sorry. They'll heal completely up to full. He'll have, you know, great set of hogs to go ahead and help with the cleanup. That last air defense goes down, or Archer Tower goes down, and now it's just time to go ahead and circle the base and wipe out all the trash buildings. So, great attack, man. Way to use that exploit of the hole in the base and take care of everything else. Good 3 stars for us. Good start, man. Just a couple more Town Hall 9 attacks, and I'm going to go through it real quick. Just wanted to give a shout out to Matty J. I mean, he's only been a Town Hall 9 with us for about maybe 2-3 weeks. So again, it's not the best base in the world. It's almost like a Town Hall 8 with some expos in there, and you know, a couple of the Archer Tower. It does have a higher level cannon, so it is, you know, a medium-sized Town Hall 9, but everything else is pretty low as far as Town Hall 9 defenses. But he's going to go ahead and send his loons and his hogs in for the lure, and we're going to go speed this up as he goes in and takes care of that clan castle. Drops the queen in there to take care of that clan castle and rages her up, uses her ability. And yeah, let's you know, focus on what's going on here. He's dropped the hogs in from all different angles. He's got 2 more heals after that heal was used. Go ahead and drop the jump in there for the enemy king, or I'm sorry, for his king, for the good king, to take out the queen, as his friendly queen is just doing a walk around the base. But he's saving a couple of those heals for the hogs that are working through the core, through the expo, and uses all the heals there as the quad Teslas pop. The golems are making their way in through the core as well. And they'll go ahead and take care of that enemy barbarian king, and as soon as he's down, they can go ahead and focus on all the other units. So didn't want to underplay this attack, but the base wasn't that great, but it was a great attack by Matty J, and adjusting to Town Hall 9 really, really well, man. Great 3 stars. Way to hit up to their number 5, man. Good attack. All right, after we finished watching Matty J take care of that base like Jagger, because he's got that base like Jagger, we're going to go down to number 6 and check out our newly Town Hall 9 or 8.5 Brando. And Brando's going to go ahead. He's been like, I think, a Town Hall 9 maybe for 2-3 weeks, something like that. So he's going to bring in, I think, a shattered entry. I don't think he brought another golem in from the clan castle, but we'll check that out. Drops his royals in to go ahead and start doing some damage as the wizards are creating the funnel. And let's see, he did bring a jump with him, so he'll go no lure on this. I'm sure he'll rage them up right here. Yep, rages the queen up, take care of that clan castle, the balloons and dragon. And did I miss what he brought in from with the clan castle? We'll see. Maybe it was another golem. I don't think it's a P.E.K.K.A. So maybe he did bring another golem in there. Trigger the giant bomb there, and go ahead and start sending the hogs in as those giant bombs are done, and the enemy queen is down. So those hogs are free to roam. He's got 2 more heals left over. Some of the hogs go flying. He's got some more hogs to dispatch, but they're pounding through the core, and I think he'll use his heal sometime very soon here, right here. There we go. As all the convene on the Tesla that popped, as well as the Expo. He still has 1 more heal in the bag. He uses all the rest of his hogs, and those golems are punching on the Wiz Tower. And yeah, again, this is another one he does not even technically need to use that heal if he doesn't want to. Totally up to him, because that group of hog will definitely take out that cannon and the Wiz Tower without any problem whatsoever. So yeah, he'll probably swag heal that. So let's go ahead and fast forward it as they're doing the cleanup. And there's the swag heal on the knocked out queen and king. And a great 3-star attack. Way to hit up on their number 6, man. Good job, man. Again, another good adjusting to the Town Hall 9 world. So it's great to see. 3 stars for WHF Rising. We're going to jump down to number 10, but before that, just wanted to clarify, he did bring the stone entrance in that last attack. So he brought the golem and the clan castle, which I thought it was, but I don't think I ever said. So we're going to go down to number 10, and why? Because it's Huckles. I mean, come on. Why not? We got to watch a battle or a war from Huckles here. So, I mean, funky base. It is what it is with that base, but he's going to bring a GoHo. So, yeah, I mean, got to get through that open. Look at that. They just opened the bottom for us just to walk right in with those golems. So enticing. So let's go ahead and see what Huckles does here. Don't see any holes in the base that he can really exploit, but I'm sure the Teslas are above those air defenses, at least it looks like. So he's going to do a lure here. He's going to bring the hog in to get the dragon, and what else do we have there? It looks like a Valk, and archer, and another archer. All right, so go ahead and use the poison. Same thing as normal. Go ahead and drop the barbarian and some wizards to take care of that stuff. Let the poison do its work. Barbarian, wizards, little bombs sprinkled in there, and that's good. Okay, so the wizards get toasted. Those Teslas were not in the top. They were actually in the bottom there, so it's so tricky. But he'll go ahead and drop some loons in from the top, and take care of that cannon and those whiz towers, and drop in the golems from the bottom, and keep going with the wizard spread to go ahead and create that funnel for his royals. Those balloons are still doing a little bit of damage up top, but they'll be taken care of as soon as those air defenses get on them. So he drops his king and queen here from the bottom with the golems tanking. So you're going to get a lot of value out of that, and that kill squad is going to go up quite a bit with the wizards flanking from behind. So they'll go ahead and focus on that barbarian king will focus on the enemy queen, knock her out, and then his friendly queen is going to knock the king out. So look at that, they're swapping. They're doing the wife swap. So who would have known you could do that in Clash of Clans. Drops the hogs in up top, and both sides, and when he needs to get down to that core, we'll trigger a giant bomb. We'll trigger the double giant bomb, but very well done. Doesn't cause any bacon because of the way he came in. That's why you cannot put your giant bombs like that. So he will go ahead and take care of that core. He's got tons and tons of hogs. The queen will go ahead and say, I can do it better than you, and take out that Tesla. And then the hogs will refocus on the town hall, and everybody will go ahead and start doing cleanup. So great job from Huckles. Good 3 stars for WHF Rising. We'll go in fast forward mode, and good 3 stars, man. Great attack. Last Town Hall 9, or I guess you would consider it an 8.5, and I'm going to show this one because it's our buddy JJ, who is a Town Hall hitting Town Hall 9, hitting up, man. Way to go. So let's go ahead and watch JJ bring the I think he brings the GoHo. Yeah, there we go. So he's got the shattered entrance as he sends a hog in for the lure. I'm going to go ahead and lock in and anchor on that left-hand side. And we're going to watch him take care of that with poison. And then drop some barbarian. Oh, actually, that's right. He drops minions. Pretty cool, man. Because check this out. After they take care of that dragon, what do they got? All those trash buildings to hit. Tons of things to clean up. And those golems will be focused on the archer tower. So he gets a wide spread on the bottom right and left with those golems and tons of wizards to clean up behind them. So Teslas will pop. I think quad Teslas probably. There we go. There's the quad Teslas. And it's time to go ahead and send those hogs in from the top left. So, yep, he's got 3 heals left over. So he hasn't even used the heal yet. As soon as that enemy Barbarian King starts pounding on him, he'll have to use that heal. Takes care of the sweeper. They'll make their way over to the other sweeper and the expo. So we'll probably have to use another heal. There we go. And yeah, they'll make their way down to the expo. That the friendly Barbarian King will take care of that Tesla and the air defense along with the golem. But the hogs are still making their way. Still has 1 more heal. And 4 more defenses, 3 more defenses. But look at those minions doing the work, man. They're still alive and kicking and taking out all the buildings that can't hurt them. It was just a fantastically thought out attack. And I think they even get this cannon before the hogs get a punch in. Yeah, right there. The hogs are swinging, but they're missing because there's nothing to hit. So we're in cleanup mode here. King rages up to take out that town hall and all his aggression. And yeah, so it's almost all done. And yep, 3 stars for the good guys. Way to go, man. Nice attack. Nicely laid out, nicely executed. 3 stars for JJ. Moving down to 16, we're going to go see a very common internet base that we see quite often, with a little twitch to it, a little tweaking. And our number 18 Zito is going to go ahead and come up 2 spots to hit their number 16 with a GoVaHo. So he's going to use the Earthquake spell to break open that core completely, since they've already given him a little bit of opening there at the bottom arrow point. He'll go ahead and send a hog in, lure at the bottom here with I think a barbarian, and we'll go ahead and do that barbarian wizard kill. He's got the dragon down. As soon as the balloon's going down, they'll split the golems, and they'll go ahead and go in from the bottom right and bottom left, create that funnel with the wizards, and then he'll drop his king in just a little bit and his Valkyries. There goes the king, and there goes the Valks. And he brought a P.E.K.K.A to the party, too, with the clan castle. So everybody's here. And they're just going to go ahead and wreak some havoc. He's going to drop a rage in there, and they're just going to go through this like a hot knife through butter. All right, so they're almost made through the core. They'll wipe out that town hall in just a couple of hits, and now it's time to send the hogs. And the only problem is he has no heals left over for the hogs. So I don't see any giant bombs. There goes 1 giant bomb. There goes a double giant bomb. So there's a double giant bomb trip, and the other one to the left-hand side. So, those hogs made it through, but it's a good thing that they didn't trip it and completely baconize. So he's finished with the top defenses, and now it's just time for cleanup. So great raid, way to get in there and get those 3 stars for us, and good job, Zito. All right, moving on down to 18. We're going to watch a mass hog. We're going to watch Potato Chips go ahead and take on their number 18. And I like this because, he uses the poison pretty well. Notice there's a couple holes in the base here, so he'll go ahead and get a free giant bomb triggered there, as well as, I think, the lure. And I don't know if he gets the lure, but he definitely gets the so he doesn't get the lure, but that's all right. He'll throw another barbarian in the bottom right to trigger that second giant bomb, and then he will go ahead and drop a giant to grab the lure, anchor in the bottom here,
and we'll go ahead and fast forward this as he uses barbarians and wizards to kill this clan castle, and sends the king in to do a king swap, which is great. Then go ahead and he'll start from the 9 o'clock and move clockwise all around the base with hogs, sprinkling them in. Still has 3 left, heals left. He'll use 1 right there. And that king will do the king swap and keep doing damage. It does trigger the skelly trap right here. And watch at what he does here. He'll go ahead and use the poison as a heal, but heal for the skellies, you know, and they'll kind of take care of them. He'll drop the heal there ahead of time. The hogs will run into it. He wanted the other set of hogs with the skellies in there too. So those 3 skellies are gone. 1 wizard will start sniping the other skelly, and they only have 1 or 2 left. So again, it's good use of, you know, you treat the poison as a heal spell like you would pre-heal for the hogs. You basically pre-poison it for the skellies where they're going to walk into, and that way you get the most out of it. He didn't really need it this battle. I mean, he completely crushed the base. He had so many hogs left over, even after they go flying. It was a great raid, you know, great job there. But still good use of the poison. Good 3 stars, man. Way to go. All right, we're going to go ahead and drop down to number 22 and watch our number 25 Invisible Kid bring a GoHo to wreck this base. And I'm showing it because he's using 3 heals instead of the Earthquake. I think we showed a GoHo with an Earthquake, but we're going to go ahead and show it with just using 3 heals. So he's going to drop his hogs in here to go ahead and grab the lure and also trigger a giant bomb. So he does bring quite a few to make sure that they get in there. I think he's bringing 6 or 7 hogs to get that lure. But once he gets that giant bomb, it's pretty much worth it to take out 2 or 3 defenses plus a giant bomb. So it's just about the right number. So he'll anchor on the left, do a little bit of a sloppy CC kill here. He loses all of his you know, wizards in it, but you know, it's okay. He still gets the 3 stars, no big deal. I don't quite understand why he drops the golem here, especially when he's going to break into the top section, but that's fine. I think he's doing it to tank the hogs that he's going to drop. But he uses the wall breakers up top. There he drops 1 for the test and then the other 5 in there to go ahead and break open all the way to that core, or at least to where the double giant bomb set is. So he'll go ahead and send some hogs in to take out those defenses while the golem and golemites are tanking, sends the king into the top to start going in and working their way to the core, and the golemite will go ahead and reroute into help the king out there. And it's time to go ahead and send the hogs in there. So he has 3 heals. He uses 1 there in that area where the 2 Teslas pop. There's 3 there. Some hogs go flying. They trigger 1 giant bomb up top, and then the other one is triggered too. So now the hogs pretty much have smooth sailing. I mean, they have no more giant bombs to worry about. All they have to worry about is spring traps and defense. And he still has another heal left over, so he can use that pretty much anywhere since there's no more giant bomb spots. But he'll use it there. Some more hogs go flying, but that's all right. There's only 2 more defenses left. Actually 3 with the air defense, which will do nothing. I'll send that lone killer hog down there to take out that air defense, and he does. And now it's time for cleanup. So they take care of the king as well, and make their way throughout the rest of the base. So great attack, a great 3 stars, Invisible Kid. Working our way down to number 24. We're going to go ahead and check out Zito as he gets a 6-star war and uses a GoVaLo on this one with an Earthquake on a, I think it's kind of like an anti-2-star base. It's got a lot of walls, so he uses the Earthquake to make sure that those wall breaker AIs don't come into play into this particular war. So he'll send the easy lore in, the hog to get the easy lore, anchor in the right-hand side with the barbarian, and go ahead and do the basic clan castle kill. And he'll go ahead and send the golems in a wide spread up to the top right and bottom right. And send the wizards in there to do the funneling. He'll Earthquake all the way into the core, send the Valkyries in, and then send the king in right behind. He does have a heal saved for when they get into the core. And they're just working their way in there. And yeah, it's time to heal the core, and they'll just go ahead and just start banging down things. I mean, just basically one shot in this town hall. We'll go down in just a second. They'll take out the enemy king, and he'll go down, boom, down, and it's time to start deploying the loons. At this point, that last AD is just about to go down, but he's got the loons almost into those outside defenses already. Only an archer tower and a whiz tower can hurt them, and archer tower is actually shooting on the golemites and barbarian kings and Valkyries, so the wizard tower is the only thing that's going to bother those loons. And he'll go ahead and take care of that wizard tower right now, drop that poison for the air skelly traps. And yeah, right now he gets a nice little split. Those skelly traps go down from the poison. I mean, it was a great attack. Look at that spread he gets on the loons. Not that time is really a factor here. He got in there really quick. But yeah, man, great 3-star, great 6-star war. And 3 stars for the WHF Rising. Coming down to 29, I'm going to show my attack and the cleanup attack because it was kind of similar, except the cleanup attack was good and mine wasn't. So that was the big difference. But I use a GoHo here. I actually was going to scout for their Town Hall 10 or 9s, but it just made more sense at that time to go and try to get a 3-star on a Town Hall 8 because it was a really close war and we couldn't waste our attacks on scouting. So I already had the army made. This one looked like a good one. I was going to come in from the top right and top left with golems, but I decided to come in with a not a very large split, but the 2 golems up in the top left. And I think one of the biggest problems I had here was, first of all, it was the first attack, so I knew where nothing was. Secondly, I didn't drop enough wizards in, in order to take care of the trash buildings and really get a good value out of my golems. So I'll go ahead and send an easy lure in. We'll go ahead and anchor on the left-hand side and do the clan castle kill with dragons and with barbarians and wizards and take care of that balloon. And when the balloon goes down, I'll send the golems in from the top. And what I should have done is I should have really spammed those wizards. I only dropped 2 wizards up top, which is totally not enough. I should have dropped about 4 or 5 more, maybe even 6 more. Wall breakers semi-fail in the bottom left. One got off and the other one didn't, so that golem will pound the walls. The other wall breakers got in good, but really they're just tanking so much without any damage being done. I mean, I have 5 more wizards that I should have dropped already. I don't need them for cleanup. I need them to get into this core. The Teslas pop. Here's another problem that I do. I send Hogs and then I click the wrong area on the thing with the red, and it doesn't go dispatch the Hogs I wanted to. I heal completely with a worthless heal. Didn't do anything, so I might as well take advantage of that heal and go ahead and drop some more Hogs in there. But I'm running pretty low on Hogs now. I only have 4 more Hogs plus the 5 clan castle. The double giant bomb, or at least one, is tripped in that double giant bomb set. So I'll drop the rest of my Hogs in there as the king makes the way around, and they'll go ahead and trip another giant bomb there right on the bottom of this area. So I'll have to use another heal in order to heal them up. The other 2 Hogs go on their own and start going off to the AD and can't really do anything about them. So, I'll drop the poison in for those skelly traps, which is actually the only thing I did really well in this raid. But, way too little too late. There was no point. I mean, they weren't going to make their way there. I really dispatched the Hogs incorrectly, and I did not give any value to those golems. So it was a worthless 60-unit count that I brought into that attack. I could have just brought mass Hogs and done more damage with that. So anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at the cleanup by JJ in just a second. So JJ is going to do a very similar attack to me. I mean, he's going to bring the 2 golems for a shattered entry, but he's going to go ahead and split. He's going to use the same lure as me and anchor up on the top, which is fine too, because he's actually going to split his golems from the top right and top left. So we'll go ahead and fast forward this clan castle kill, and he'll go ahead and use the barbarians and wizards to take care. Now he gets a decent spread with his golems, but look how many wizards he drops up top there. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the spread and 3 more up top. So he's got 11 wizards that are doing all. Look at the defenses go down as the golems make their way into the semi-core, make their way into the second layer of defense. And now it's time to sprinkle in some hogs while the golemites and golems are tanking for those Teslas and Wiz Towers, and you get so much value out of those 3 or 4 hogs. And and drops the king in there to go ahead and take care of some of the defenses on the left, and also trigger that double giant bomb spot. Now the hogs aren't even going to path over the right-hand side giant bomb spot because there's no reason for them to, and he's still got another heal in the bag left over, and they will actually trigger. The hogs will trigger that double giant bomb spot, and he still has a golemite walking down like a turtle. But yeah, I mean, much better execution, much better speed, and got a lot more value out of the golems that he had. I mean, there's still one left over. So use the swag heal, didn't even need to use that third heal. So, I mean, way to show me how to do it. That was a great attack, but almost very similar army composition to mine, almost identical. He brought just about 3 more wizards or 4 more wizards to my hog and a little less hogs. So, great job. I'd love to watch that so I can learn on how it can be done properly, man. Good 3 stars. Okay, just a couple more attacks to show. A lot of mass hogs all on these bottom bases here. Decent bases, but nothing, out of the ordinary of what we've shown, just really good attacks. So I'm going to go down to my last attack, which was a mass hog. Just a really kind of weird base. I think you guys have seen this type of thing with all the islands of defenses on there. So I'm going to go ahead and just send, it's not really a surgical hog. It's more of just deploying it on each section of the base to take out the defenses. I mean, you do have max level ADs, which is not going to matter with hogs. I went to send in a wall breaker, and it only got the balloon, so that was a failed enter there. So I had to send in one of the hogs, which I didn't really plan on. It wasn't a big deal, but yeah, I'll go ahead and anchor down here at the bottom with a barbarian, and then I'll just use the standard barbarian wizards for the clan castle kill. And that last balloon will go down, and then I'll go ahead and start dispatching the hogs. I'll use a double finger, 2-finger drop, and then the one in the middle, I'll go ahead and send my clan castle hogs in there. And this is kind of to selectively take out all these defenses a section at a time. So they'll all converge, or at least the 2 sets will converge in that heal there, and they'll take out that section of the base. Wizards go flying. I'll send the loon in there for up to the top to take care of that one lone cannon, and the other hogs will make their way trip a giant bomb, but there's no reason to heal that giant bomb spot. There's only a couple hogs there, and I still have 9 left over, so I got plenty to go with just the top right defenses. So they will trigger the giant bomb. I do want to keep those hogs because I want my other set of hogs that I'm sending in here to meet up with them in the heal. So there goes the rest of my hogs. They'll converge on that wizard tower, and then finally the Tesla to trigger that last giant bomb, and I'll heal them up with that final heal. And I got plenty of hogs left over. Send my wizards into each corner to start taking care of the cleanup. And yeah, I don't know if I even use the poison at all. No, I don't think I do. I don't need it. So, I mean, I have plenty of hogs left over. So this king will be dropped in there to help with some of the cleanup as well. And we'll go ahead and take care of this base. So it's just methodically picking out each section and having the hogs kind of meet up at the end. But pretty common internet base that I've seen before. All right. Then our last attack, because we haven't shown one yet, is by the Lord's Realm, and he is going to show us how to do a DragLoon on this one. So he's going to bring 10 dragons this time instead of the 9 plus the 4 loons with the clan castle. So he's going to bring his 10 dragons plus the 5 loons in the clan castle, He's going to use the lightning earthquake to take care of one of those ADs, which is that one that's going down right now. Has 2 left over, so he's creating the funnel with the dragons there in the top left to take out those 2 ADs. We'll drop the loons in there as the ADs are firing on those dragons, and be a good idea to go ahead and rage them up right now and make them get down there. That's a great job, perfect. They'll make their way to that AD and then should make their way up to the top one. A little Tesla distraction, but you know what? No problem. All the air defenses are down. Those Teslas are down, and this base is completely toasted. I mean, there is nothing left to take out except a couple of those archer towers. But those archer towers aren't going to go ahead and take out 6 or 7 of those dragons. So send the king from behind. Go ahead and start helping with the cleanup. And was a great first war for the Lord's Realm, man. Good job. Good 6-star war for him. Way to have you, and it's good to have you in the clan, man. Again, just a really great war from everybody at WHF Rising. I mean, way to step it up. Again, give them props and shout out to the Clannad II. The Clannad II, they did a great job with some great bases to hit. Good experience for us. You know, kept us on our toes the whole time. It was a really, really fun war. So hopefully we'll meet up with them in the future.